Hello there. Welcome to the UEP Device Updater Training Part 3. In this part, we will talk about the Stingray shuttle. In this chapter, we will show you how to connect with a shuttle. First, twist the two brackets. Lift up the cover. Now we have physical access to the port. Connect your Ethernet cable to the port next to the display. Make sure you use a good cable so we do not lose the connection by accident. Now plug it into your laptop. If you haven't checked out our UEP preparations video, please select File and open the Device Update Settings. Go to the tab Default File Locations. Click on Set next to Local SCM root folder. Find the downloaded SCM folder from before and open it. Go into the Configuration folder and press Select Folder. Click on Save Settings. Done. In this chapter, we will show you how to flash a shuttle. For this, the shuttle has to be in flashing mode. The flashing mode can be recognized by the orange blinking of the port, as shown right now. A flashable shuttle is not findable in the device updater and does not have a Balena OS yet. To start the flashing process, go to Flashing. Now select Flash Device and Network. In this case, we will create a new UUID. Normally, the creation of a new UUID is not necessary. Do not select this option unless it is absolutely necessary. Next, click on the three dots next to Device Image Archive to select the image you want to upload. Find the previously downloaded Balena OS image. Click on Start Flashing. The device updater will ask if you are sure about the creation of the UUID. If yes, click on Yes. Then another question pops up asking if this is the only device connected. If true, click on OK. Now the flashing process will start. This takes approximately 7 minutes. Once the flashing is done, the shuttle should be findable by pressing Reload Devices. We can now see the newly created UUID in the Balena UUID column. In this chapter, we will show you how to export the device configurations from SCM. In this example, we will create the export of shuttle number 1. Select the shuttle you need. Click on the XML button. An XML configurator will open. The files will be saved in the Configuration Balena folder of the previously downloaded SCM configuration. Go to File Selection and select Config Device Specific. Scroll down in the Parameters section and activate Proxy. Press Save and then on Create Device Configuration. Press OK in the pop-up window. We can see SCM automatically created a folder for Shuttle 1. When we open the folder, we can see a network JSON, a permission JSON, and an NTP JSON. The network file contains the Ethernet IP and PowerLAN IP address of the shuttle. This file contains the NTP server IP address. This file contains the project number and the customer name and is tied to the certificate that is needed. In this chapter, we will show you how to reflash a shuttle. Reflashing is only necessary if a newer Balena OS version is released. To be able to reflash a shuttle, it should be findable in the UEP device updater. Make sure you have the correct certificate for your project. The devices can be found by clicking on Reload Devices. Once found, select the device that needs to be reflashed. Go to Flashing. Select Reflash Device Image. Now we have to select the image. Click on the three dots next to Device Image Archive. Find your desired Balena OS image. We have two checkboxes that we can activate. The first is to create a new Balena UUID. The second is to re-upload all config files automatically after the reflashing process is done. In our case, we selected the Re-upload checkbox. If this option is activated, it will take the files from the previously set local SCM root folder unless another path is chosen. Now we can start the reflashing process by selecting Start Flashing. Confirm with OK. The flashing starts now. This can take up to 7 minutes. It is important that the connection is not interrupted in any way. A loss of connection can cause the device to break. We make sure that a good connection cable is used. Once it's done, the device updater can reconnect again. If it does not work the first time, wait for a short period and just try again. In this chapter, we will show you how to compare the configuration files of the shuttles and your local SCM folder. For this, a connection has to be established, and the config files have to be downloaded already. Go to Shuttles. Select Compare Config Files with Local SCM Folder. Press OK. If the online and offline files are the same, the device updater will say that no differences were found. The comparison creates a file that shows the date and time of the comparison. This can be used to check when the last check happened. To check out this file, click on the 3 dots of the device you need. Select Browse Files on Device. In the Configuration Files tab is a Shuttle Config Status text file. When selected, a text will show the result and date of the last comparison. In this chapter, we will show you how to upload config files. To be able to upload config files, the device has to be findable. Select the device you need. Go to the tab Shuttles. Select Upload all config files from Local SCM folder. Select the correct config file. A new window will pop up. Here we can see a preview of the files that will be uploaded. Existing files will be overwritten. It is also possible to send the Reload Config command automatically if the checkbox is checked. Click on Upload all files. This will start the uploading process. The device updater will lose connection to the device. The device should be findable again with the correct certificate. In this chapter, we will show you how to download the config and log files from a device. Select your device. Go to Actions. Select Download Config Files. A new window will pop up. Select the folder you want to save the config to. Once the download is done, we can see how many files were downloaded in the Config Files column. In this chapter, we will show you how to update the config files of multiple shuttles. For this to work, the devices have to be found already. Select the devices you need. Go to Shuttles. Select Update XML config files from Local SCM folder. Press OK. Press OK again. This will move the files onto the devices. Now go to Actions and select Delete Update Lock. Press OK. Now go to Actions again and select Send Reload Config command. With the Reload Configuration command, it will activate the new configurations on the devices. We can check if the upload is being successful with the Compare function. If there are no differences between online and local, then the process was successful. Thank you for watching. Check out our other UEP training videos.